news update as far as the EPS versus OPS fight in AIADMK is concerned. Now, both these camps have written a letter to the bank now. So, yes, AIADMK leaders, both OPS and APS currently now in a war of words over claims to the AIADMK funds. OPS has apparently stated that the General Council meeting was held yesterday was illegal and that OPS still remains the treasurer of the party as per the EC records, and nobody from the EPS side must get access to the bank account. Let me go across to Prapanch joining us with more details. Prapanch, what more can you tell us? Both the sides apparently have written to the bank now blocking the access to the other.
Now, we need to understand, after the General Council meeting, Dindigul Srinivasan was elected as the treasurer of the party. And now we can see that Panneerselvam, who is the estranged leader of AIADMK, has written a letter to the manager of Karur Vysya Bank in Chennai, stating that as per the Election Commission records, he is still the coordinator and the treasurer of the party. And he has said that, in fact, he has asked the bank, manager not to allow Dindigul Srinivasan or authorized persons by him to, in fact, operate the account. And he is the only sole authority to operate the account. And he has said that if at all the banks allow them, the banks will be held responsible for misuse and misappropriation of accounts. So this is the kind of letter that Panneerselvam has, in fact, written to the banks. And also, we could see that his supporter, Vaitilingam, also had come out and met the press, and he had said that OPS and EPS were elected as a coordinator and joint coordinator for a tenure of 5 years. And he has also said that none of the resolutions that were passed during the General Council meeting are valid. And as per the Election Commission records, OPS is still the coordinator and the treasurer of the party. So these are the kinds of words that OPS camp have been in fact stating, and Edappadi Palanichami camp has also allegedly written a letter to the bank similarly. So we need to understand that as of now there is a clash between the two camps on the party headquarters, which is once again sealed. And once again, we could see that Edappadi Palanichami camp had even approached the court in the mornings, in fact, seeking claim to the party headquarters, and now that case will be heard tomorrow. So there are several issues that are pending, and the two camps are fighting for the party headquarters, and similarly they are also fighting for the bank accounts. So we need to wait and watch which side will be getting an order in the favor of them.
And will this work out for OPS really? Because in the General Council meeting, Prapanch, he was clearly replaced by Dindigul Srinivasan, who he has in this letter stated must not be allowed at any cost to operate the AIADMK bank account.
Precisely. Now, AIADMK General Council meeting was held yesterday, and that was after the court issued their order that the General Council can happen, and it was allowed. So in terms of the legality of the General Council, the court allowed the ADMK Edappadi Palanichami camp that the General Council which was held yesterday, that was valid. So in terms of interim secretary, Edappadi Palanichami was elected, and as treasurer, Dindigul Srinivasan was elected. In terms of legality, as of now, yes, ADMK treasurer is Dindigul Srinivasan. However, it can be challenged, and now OPS is in fact challenging it. But will it be in fact in the court of law? Will it hold any water? We'll have to wait and watch.
Oh yes, and yet he's written to the bank manager that if you do allow access to the AIADMK bank account in any way whatsoever, you will be held responsible for any misuse or misappropriation of accounts. Prapanch, I thank you for joining us with all those details.